drives a play on first downs through 2 weeks. Corral out of the backfield. Braylon Sanders.
Ball will still find him.
9 yards on first down, sends up a 2nd and 1. Corral slings it over the middle, tipped. First run of the game, and a free play.
Offside, defense, number 94. 5-yard penalty, first down.
This last year, fast and physical at the point of attack.
Johnson, a big-time recruit out of high school, Bama, LSU, all in on him. Had a medical condition, ended up at... Corral hands it off again. Ely. Look at Chris Hampton back with Tulane. Ely cuts a jagged
round and confuse the offense.
Ole Miss, the top rushing offense in the SEC. Have a chance to substitute when the offense does, giving the defense a little bit of a breather. Corral running for it. Henry Parrish into the game. Parrish gets the call and powers it.
Has to be prepared reading the scouting report here.
The Rebels now 8 out of 10 on 4th down this season. Corral's got time. Clean pocket. Finds a soft spot. It's Mingapi Masala on this very first drive by Ole Miss. On the ground, Parrish. Inside the 10. And so
momentum for this program has continued into the season start.
On the fly sweep. That's Pearson again motions. Corral will tuck it and run. And a first
down tempo. Splash plays early in the down. Get them off schedule.
On the ground here on first down.
State, they live in backfields and really need to tonight.
Corral checks down. He's got Parrish. And Parrish.
Expect to see bodies flying to the field for Tulane.
And expect Tulane to take its time. Parrish into the second.
Spread all over the field trying to defend these receivers as the hurry-up begins again.
Might have a matchup in the slot. Instead, they'll run. It's Ely. Makes a man miss. Breaks a tackle. And Ole Miss is so good at finding a weakness and then exploiting it. Right now, it's the run game.
Right now, it's the line count for this jet motion.
Corral will throw. I see what you did there.
Yeah, the pun was intended. I stand by it.
Corral rolling to his right. Throws on the run. Out of season. After the first down catch, Corral. And that's done.
Purple option.
Drummond again. And
try and speed up the clock.
Quarterback draw. Touchdown, Matt.
And look from the backside here. We do send pressure, but watch 55 and 0. You're going to see 2 defenders end up in the same gap for Tulane when you're dealing with an offense.
A different gear between Jeff Lebby and Chris Hampton. Matt Corral will throw on first down. They'll check down. And Ely
try and beat him up the middle. It's moved Tulane's linebackers out wide. Plenty of space in there. They're going to have to think about rolling an extra body down to try and guard these runs.
Parrish takes a big hit. The ball comes out. The first turnover of the game.
We talked about these linebackers being challenged. Watch number 1, Nick Anderson, put his head right through the...
Griffin wants those two to do the Tennessee Ole Miss game next month.
That's 2 Manning, 2 Furious, I believe, at this point.
There's Drummond, a furious... And Ely.
They got to continue to stretch the field horizontally, does Ole Miss.
Little misdirection to Drummond. And Corral, quarterback draw. Got a block by Ely.
Spot.
Rebels 8 of 10 on 4th down this season. They've got a man on a flat. It's Drummond.
Substituted on offense, so they're allowed to take their time and match.
Pressure coming off the edge. It's picked up. Corral's got time. Into double coverage.
Sanders was the guy that popped because he's the speed threat. And as a defensive coordinator, that's what you're always looking. You got two sets of eyes on him, and it's been because the eyes have been drawn to 13.
Corral again to the air. Snoop Connor. And tracks his. Tulane loses its leading tackler from a season ago. First down, Ole Miss. There's Connor.
Group here that's already had to run a lot. These snaps can add up quick.
Feeding Connor again.
And cartwheels.
Your mom started following me on Twitter.
Be afraid, Anish.
Ball start. Offense. Center. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Or spread the full 53 1/3 here. This Tulane defense having a tough time adjusting.
Third down, 11 to go. Corral will try the quarterback draw again. Makes a man miss. Inside the 5. Into the...
This is the accordion play right here, Anish. You spread them all out 5 wide. Your running backs out. You motion a player so you get a light.
Sanders. Denied.
Coach Byron Dawson for Tulane, after the last time his defense came off the field, told Jeffrey Johnson he needs to get to his spots.
Corral taking a shot downfield.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 21. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Down in the low red zone, they tried to bring pressure, and you've got guys out of their gaps here. And all they need is a...
Corral over the middle. And changing directions.
And there, and rely on your defensive backs to cover down tight.
On second and short. Corral under pressure.
Nick Broker, a preseason third-team All-American, just...
And a flag.
Ball start. Offense. Number 51. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
On the center.
Exactly how they scored in the red zone before.
4-man pressure. Mingo makes the catch. Gets away. First down and more. And
Robinson.
That's a tackle he's got to make. Corral on the slant off the hands of Mingo. Connor in at running back. He gets the call. No, Corral will keep. And slides
In that tight end spot, and if you lose him, he's gone.
Drummond is open in the flat. There he goes. Touchdown.
And we mentioned the versatility. They raved about his ability to block, and so when you put him in that tight end spot there, it's easy with proof of that.
And then last week dropping 69 on Morgan State. Corral's going to take a shot downfield. He's got Mingo.
They've tried to avoid completely this year, guys.
Call it mind clutter, call it rat poison. Ely with an opening. Accelerates. Corral sends it long.
Throw was
Pass
there.
interference. Defense. Number 9. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
In college, pass interference, not a spot foul. Ely. It's the whole hard draft folder.
Thank goodness. Don't press send, Herm.
Mingo. 10, 5.
During the run, holding. Offense. Number 11. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, third down.
Happened at the 11. Snoop Connor in the game. Here's the blitz. The give is to Connor. And had 2 plays in the holster. And a first
Down and making that bounce.
Drummond in the slot. Corral checks down to his tight end Rogers.
Field.
And
False start. Offense. Number 51. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
that's 3 on the center. And we
Start, 26 starts coming to this team. Can't have that.
Corral will keep it. And dragging a tackler.
Think a long, hard time about going on 4th.
Here's Drummond. has the edge. Tipkins, 3 timeouts. Corral to the air, steps up. He was hit plus yards in this first half for Ole Miss. Parrish flag down.
Illegal shift, offense. It never comes set after a shift. 5-yard penalty, second out.
Reggie Bush, but certainly dynamic in that backfield.
Here is Ely. Into the secondary and beyond, still going.
They're going to save it
They
and get
do
up and
not.
go.
Clock continues to run. Corral to Ely.
I don't think you lost too much not spending that time out. Ely, a great job shifting his feet in the backfield there. There was penalty.
3-man rush. There's Drummond out of bounds. Clock. Corral over the middle. They'll take in touchdowns on 8 possessions in that first half for Ole Miss. There's the blitz. Corral escaping. He'll run. And wide field.
Holding, defense, number 7. 10-yard penalty added to the end of the run. Enforcement results in a first down, Ole Miss.
That's on in that first half. And Ole Miss has exploited this linebacking core.
They have, and you saw the top, Larry Brooks coming into the frame there. Ole Miss can squirt one out the other side if they're not disciplined.
The toss to Ely. Gets the corner. Cuts it back. And Jerry and Ely just shy of the line to gain. So second and short. And now Ely picks up the first down. Bumped.
And both pulled up in the big seam where the blitzers were. Great cutoff by the line.
Matt Corral keeps it. During the Belmont Stakes. Like a tremendous machine. That's what the sudden change. Instead, out of the backfield, the flare to Parrish. Afterburners. And Corral will keep it. He'll try to run for it. 4 rushing touchdowns for Corral. 2 through the air.
And we talked about it. This defense.
Yeah. Corral on the deep slant. He's got Braylon's. Staying with tempo. Parrish to mid.
Focused on communicating in those. They felt like some of the twists were confusing them and they needed to be better communicating.
Corral takes off.
A lot of guys loose here. Seeing everything through one set of eyes, such an important part about playing the position.
Corral launches it downfield. He's got.
Had been the name so far. But everyone had heard Braylon Sanders and all that speed. You're going to look, pull the offensive lineman, get everyone.
Quarterback. And you mentioned Plumlee, certainly an option. Corral's going to throw over the middle. He's got Snoop.
You've got a lot of quality reps on tape. And listen, tonight.
Hey, there's an SEC feel to Tulane. And he doubled down on that with us. He said that was not coach speak. Maybe it was. 40, going for it.
This is how they operate.
And they'll move the chain. Mingo. A flunge like. We'll get that from you after the
Eligible
call.
receiver downfield, offense, number 64. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
When it comes to that. So you're up front, you're blocking for the run. It's the huge advantage here because it takes going up there.
Corral heaves it downfield for Sanders. And that's
Pass interference, defense, number 21. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
The underthrown balls on some of these deep shots as you're coming back into a defender who hasn't turned around as we break
more
off another
green
run.
grass. That's 38 first downs now. Corral pumps. Under pressure. And he was between the tackles.
Intentional grounding, offense, number 2. The penalty is lost it down at the spot of the foul. Second down.
Underthrown a couple of these deep balls, but they've drawn PIs, and this will maybe just give them something to work through and film on.
especially considering who the next opponent is. Connor, B buttons off a tackler.
Nick Saban has got a defense back that he is used to in Tuscaloosa, especially in that linebacker room.
On 3rd and long, he had Mingo open. And